Welcome to Hippie Chick Chats, Monday Mindfulness Edition, where we will slow things down and start our week together with a quick chat on ways we can be intentional in caring for our minds, bodies, families, surroundings, and anything else that may come up. As always, I'm your host, Kristen, and if there's something you'd like to chat about, you can find me on Instagram at hippiekristen or email the podcast at hippiechickchats@gmail.com. So yeah, let's chat about ways we can be mindful in this week ahead. I'd like to remind us all, myself included, to be more mindful about the content we're consuming and the accounts we follow, the people and posts we're watching and reading and listening to each day. Whether we are very casually on social media or chronically online, I think no matter our screen time amount, anyone that has access to consume content in any capacity really needs to be aware of how much it is affecting us in one way or another, and then make choices to consume more consciously. I think there are two parts to knowing when to unfollow someone, and it took me some more time for me to realize one of them. When we're scrolling or tapping through stories, and this may be immediate realization that it is or will affect us, but it may be more over time that you start to realize that you're feeling bad about yourself or your life, your home or your body or relationships. And that's where I personally struggle when seeing people that are able to share their happy, healthy, safe relationships and friendships and always kind of doing stuff and laughing together and just sharing like goodness. I go into I don't feel good, and that's not the creator's fault. Obviously these people have things that you wish you had, and that isn't their problem. They deserve to have joy and share it, and I understand that, and I can be happy for them and want that. And then it kind of just turns into, it goes from, oh, that's so cute, I wish I had that, to, oh my gosh, I wish I had that, and then it can get kind of dark. So I'm not saying that someone is doing anything wrong just because someone is feeling bad about themselves or their life. So sometimes we may just need to mute the account, or maybe set a social media limit on your phone, or really it's about getting to the root of why we're feeling bad and learning how to be able to consume these types of things without it dragging us down. But of course that's easier said than done, and it's going to take some time to figure it out. But until then, it's okay to unfollow. If you're feeling like you don't have enough or do enough, if your house or your body or your lifestyle isn't good enough and you always need more, you should be doing more, you should be doing this, and just unfollow the accounts, whether they're doing anything inherently wrong or not. So while I'm not saying that's easy to realize, those examples could be affecting you, I think it's easier to be aware of that, because the other part is the need to be aware of not only us feeling bad, but if we start kind of putting those bad feelings on someone else without them even realizing it, if we start to be prideful or judgy or putting ourselves in a bad attitude or space towards others, not just ourselves. So if you're feeling yourself scrolling in this time, it's not, oh man, I wish I had that. Now it's, oh my gosh, what are they thinking? Why are they wearing that or posting that or doing that? Those thoughts are harmful too, and those people don't need that energy towards them either. So just unfollow or mute. These are just examples of many for us to just stop mindlessly consuming, because even if we don't stop, even if your eyes only saw it for a second and you didn't give it a thought, your mind did see it, and it will start feeding you thoughts. So consume consciously, just be mindful of that going forward. I know it's kind of known, I think it is talked about, at least in the circles that I put myself in, to make sure we're being mindful of who we follow and being really picky about the people that we surround ourselves with in person and online. And it's okay to protect yourself in that way. And it's not saying anything, like I said, it doesn't mean that those people are bad or putting negativity out. But if it's not good for you, you do need to protect yourself. And in the case of protecting others from you, if you're kind of putting out that negativity, if you're kind of like hate watching or just being, judgy about other people, there's no reason, just unfollow them. So consume consciously, keep that in mind. I'll chat with you all on Thursday. Bye.